What? Oh, come on.
Okay, we are either doing a law vlog or a vlog for the non-law vlog channel, Viva Random. We'll see which channel this ends up on. We were invited by Chef Antonio Park to attend an F1 cooking fest or event at Lavanderia restaurant, and we're late.
Got time.
You don't have time, and it's your fault. I'm blaming it on you.
It's so bright.
It's going to be amazing, and I was supposed to document the cooking of the food.
Really?
Yeah, big time stuff. So it's over there. That's the place. I need to turn. Nobody's letting me go.
Did you just say that garden is going to make me cry?
Yes, I said this woman has a garden here. We're going to see it. The garden, it's so beautiful.
Okay, somebody's texting me. The kid's already texting me.
Oh, this is a rental because someone hit and ran our car. Hit and run. Look at this garden.
These are my favorite flowers. This is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's like our garden. A little wild. A little
See what it says on the door.
closed. It's closed.
How's it going? Chef Park invited us, and I think he knows that I'm going to be recording. I'm going to go back and see what I can see. I want to be cool. How you doing? Good. Can I go back with the camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so now I get to go back and just see the food and how it's made. It'll be quick. Look at this. Chef Guga.
Ça va?
Ça va bien vous?
Oui, ça va bien.
Est-ce que je peux vous poser
Oui,
quelques
oui.
questions? Okay. Do you speak English?
English or
Okay, good. It'll be less for me to translate. For the world who doesn't yet know you,
Yeah.
who are you?
I'm Guga Rocha. I'm a Brazilian chef and a researcher. I love to discover the roots of the gastronomy in Brazil. So I go deep in these roots. I research the native food, the Indians, the Quilombos. There is the first groupaments of the freed slaves in Brazil. So I try to discover where the food comes from to see where it's going.
All right, and what are you cooking tonight?
Tonight we're gonna make two things. One, we're gonna make this. It's an oyster with tapioca, puffed like this, and a sauce that looks like soy sauce, but this is black tucupi. Tucupi is native broth of fermented manioc root, so it's a joke to look like a soy sauce, but it's something very native from the Amazon, and the tapioca too.
And this is raw.
No, it's been on the oven, really quick, just to to drop the water from the oyster out. So we strain this, and so it's not raw. It's gently cooked.
Looks fantastic. All right.
Thank
nice to
you
meet
very much.
Chef number 2, Chef Thomas Troisgros.
How are you?
Good and yourself.
Good.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I'm actually half French, half Brazilian, but I'm born in Brazil.
And your last name is Troisgros.
Trois gros, 3 fat.
And what are you cooking tonight?
So the first dish, it will be a cold dish. We're doing scallops with daikon. And I do a coffee kombucha in my restaurant. So we make a little vinaigrette with it.
Amazing.
It'll give you a little bitterness, a little bit of coffee, and we have a fish sauce into it, soy sauce. But then my main dish is very French. It's short ribs cooked for 14 hours. Then we add demi-glace with a little bit of maple syrup, so we got a Canadian twist in there. And we're gonna serve with black truffles and sweet potato puree, which is very Brazilian.
Amazing. I'm here with my wife, and we're going to enjoy this a lot. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
All right, see ya. Chef Park.
Yeah,
What are you cooking tonight?
something very special. You'll see it. It's
Okay. Are those slightly cooked quail eggs? For how many minutes?
62 degrees. 62 degrees to 62 and a half for 2 hours.
Okay, I won't distract you anymore. We'll see in a minute. Thank you.
So it's a cucumber, avocado, a little bit of bluefin tartare on top, and we'll have as well as a albacore sashimi.
Eat it. Watching you enjoy it's my favorite part.
Wait, can we do a cheers boomerang with our Instagram?
First of all, thank you very much, guys, for coming to this very special event. It's an honor and a pleasure.
And finally to have my friends together cooking with me from Brazil, you know, Chef Tomas Pollo, Chef Guga Rocha, extremely talented, but also, you know, friends with big heart.
So I'm Tomas. Nice to meet you guys. Pleasure to have you guys over. Antonio, thanks for bringing me up. We've been talking about this for the past, what, 3-4 years?
I don't remember anymore.
Then you brought me around the Formula One weekend. You know I love Formula One, so thanks. So I'm born in Brazil. I'm half French, half Brazilian. My father is French. He moved to Brazil 40 years ago. And I come from a big cooking family. I'm the 4th generation of cooks in the family. They have 3 stars for over 50 years in France. There's only 3 restaurants in the world that has 3 stars for over 50 years. I got a Michelin star for the past 4 years. I am in the 15 best also, and I've been continue when my father started. The restaurant I'm in is called Olympe. It's been there for 35 years, almost my age. The first dish I'm gonna do is the scallops. The scallops I use in Rio, they're actually from Canada. So next I use some fish sauce that Antonio makes in-house. And my other dish will be short ribs braised for 14 hours. Then we're gonna finish it with a sweet potato puree, very typical to Brazil. We're gonna use also a demi-glace. In Brazil I use sugarcane sweet. Over here, of course, I use maple syrup. So, and we're gonna finish that with some rhubarb and black truffles.
He did mention very, very quietly, just slipped it in the 50 best. So, well, 50 best. A big thing, actually.
Yeah.
I come from a part of Brazil that we are very attached to the culture and to the traditions. And I'm a researcher for more than 25 years now. I go to parts of Brazil that nobody even knows that exists. I go to sleep with the natives in the middle of the jungle, to the quilombos, to the prairies and to the deserts, to try to find what is the soul of Brazilian kitchen. And I come from a family that has a lot of tradition too, but in the opposite side. My grandmother was a great chef back in the days, but she was like, back in the days in Brazil, still a little bit, a lot of places, kitchen is a place for men. But that's changing a lot, and we fight for this. My first dish, I'm gonna make something that looks oriental, but it's so Brazilian, because the sauce that you're gonna eat looks like soy sauce. This sauce is made from fermented yucca root. They ferment this and have something like licorice. So we're gonna serve with an oyster, and something that looks like, how you say?
Styrofoam.
You know styrofoam? That's not styrofoam that drop in your food. This is puffed tapioca. This is from the Amazon, the first dish. Second dish is gonna be a muqueca. Muqueca has the influence of the African people that came to Brazil. So it's like a curry. It's made of coconut and palm tree oil that we have in Brazil that is really delicious, and we call it dendê, with shrimps, with a very, very beautiful white fish and octopus. And comes with something that you're gonna think that is couscous, but this is manioc, but in other type. We call farinha. It's wet with fish sauce. So I think you're gonna enjoy. Okay, let's cook. Have fun.
All right, and now we eat.
That's Guga. See it.
So, sorry, it's apparently very rude to smell your food before eating it, so I'm just gonna go and. Am I supposed to use cutlery? So far, that's delicious. Do I eat it like this?
Looks like you could see through time. Are you supposed to eat the stuff on the bottom?
I don't know.
I've never had an oyster before in my whole entire life. This is a first. Eat the whole thing.
You're not gonna die when you just eat it.
I'm nervous. This is like the most nervous I've been in a really long time. Okay, I can do this. It's very big.
Okay, what do you think?
It's like salt water, but very good salt
Okay,
water.
we're done.
Ah, thank you. I've never had scallops either. This is like a lot of firsts for me. I wasn't expecting all of this.
Do you know that you're not allergic to this?
I don't know that I'm not allergic to this, but I'm gonna try.
Hold on just 1 second.
The goosebumps. The goosebumps are coming out. Sure, I can see
Goosebumps. So what am I smelling my arm for? This is like eating a cloud and a rose's soul.
I didn't explain my dish. I'm gonna explain my dish. Put Korean influences, Japanese influences, combined it together and made it a little surf and turf with a lot of eggs. So what I did is we have a very typical poor people's food that's called durongji. We cook the rice, and the bottom layer of the rice becomes all crispy. What I did is I made a sushi rice. Instead of using water, we use beet juice, red beet juice, and kombu juice. And then we cooked it, and it turned out to be a little bit pinkish yellow. And on top of it, I put a little black Mughal caviar, plum marinated ikura, which is a salmon roll. We put a 2-hour egg cooked at 62.5 degrees. 62.5 degrees for 2 hours. Finished it with a little bit of rice puffers. Yuke, which is a very traditional Korean beef tartare. Enjoy it.
Everything on this plate is edible, right?
Yeah.
Even that purple flower?
Yep.
Then I shall eat it. Look at this. That's a sea urchin. That is, we're going in.
What is it like?
It's sweet, charbroiled rice with some wasabi, some caviar, the saltiness of the caviar, and then you get this fishy blast in your mouth coming from the sea urchin. This tastes like fish. With a hint of ammonia, because the urchin has like a bit of ammonia after flavor. This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Is that avocado? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I have to take a picture. I don't usually take pictures, but this is like... I don't even know what I'm eating, but it's delicious. The sauce, it's like a creamy mushroom. I want to say mushroom, but I'm not sure. I gotta read the instructions. Maitre fry height. What do you think?
It's not possible to go back to regular food. This is the braised short rib. How was it? It was the best thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. Hands down without exception. Thank you. You enjoyed it?
It was amazing.
Good? It's not a joke. It's the best thing I've ever tasted in my entire life. There's beans in the dessert, and it's the best thing I've ever. No, we gotta go this way. That was beautiful. Thank you for taking me out for dinner. Chefs, one last high five. Thank you. Best thing ever. Thank you very much.
Man,
Thank you. Have a good night. Antonio? Thank you. One last good night selfie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Best thing I've ever. It was the best meal I've ever taken in my life. In my life.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Can we take a
Picture? No, just video.